Hello everybody, it's me, Charles Norman, AthleticSOS.com, and I really appreciate you guys. A lot of you guys are subscribing to the channel. Absolutely, I appreciate that. It is Saturday, May 12th, and it's the day before Mother's Day, and I need to get out and, I haven't gotten my cards. So I wanted to make this video today because in addition to Mother's Day, we've got graduations coming up, Father's Day is coming pretty soon, and more importantly, if you have a student athlete that is trying to get athletic scholarship opportunities, it's also, you've hit through that April and now you've either joined some sort of a travel or club program, or you're starting to line up dates for showcases and combines and things like that. You're starting to get yourself prepared to get in front of those college coaches and show them what you can do. And so I was thinking about this because one of the things, because of Mother's Day, because one of the things I get, a lot of moms bring their kids to the events we go to. We go to a lot of the viewing tournaments. We went to quite a few of them in April for basketball and football. And the moms come there with their student athlete, and there's just a sense of confusion. They kind of think they have it all under control, that they know what's going on. But what I want to tell you guys here today is, if you go into this summer and you have not done the pre-work where those college coaches in whatever area you're in or whatever area you're going to, if you haven't pre-set for those college coaches to come see your kid, you're doing it all wrong and you're wasting money. And you're wasting time in a lot of ways. Yeah, if your kid's really good, a top-notch kid, there's a couple of coaches that are going to come see them. But I want to appeal to your logic and your emotion. Logically, think about this. If you knew every single school that your student athlete qualifies for academically, that has the sport they play, and they at the level they can play, and you reached out to them correctly and let them know that you are interested in their school, when you go to those events, you're going to have 10 times more coaches just to see if your kid can play at that level. That's where the goal is. If you do it the way you're doing it right now, which I'm assuming that the travel club program coach has told you, hey, don't worry about it. We're going to be in front of these coaches. I've let them know we're coming. The team, the group is coming. So they're going to be there. We're one of the best in the world, in the nation, whatever it is. So they're going to come see our players anyway. We send kids every year to college, so they know we have the best of the best. That's all good and well, but that's your kid. So you need to do the pre-work so they're coming to see your kid. I don't care what club they're with. I don't care what team they're with. I don't care how much playing time they're getting. If you don't have the numbers game, logic is a number. It's a numbers game. Everything in life is a numbers game. The more opportunities you have, the better the likelihood of you getting where you need to get to. Okay, so it doesn't matter. No matter what everybody else is doing, no matter what everyone else is prepared, you want to get yourself pre-prepared for whatever's coming. So the schedules are already coming out. They're going to be telling you really soon where you're going to be traveling to, what the dates are, and if you're using the AthleticSOS software, it's going to let you send that out to those coaches and reach out to those coaches, and they can keep those dates and that information for as long as they need to. Okay, so now let me talk a little bit more about the emotional piece of this. So let's just say your kid's good enough right now. You got letters all over the wall and you're saving them all, and you got them categorized, and you kind of know where you want to go, and everything feels good. They seem like they want you. You're interested in them. You've got this thing under control, right? But do you really? Have you really taken a look at the schools? Because they're choosing you. They're letting you know they're interested in you. And so have you really done your homework there? Do they have the major your kid wants? Are they in an environment that your kid's going to blossom in? There is nothing sadder than having a kid having to go somewhere, because at the end of the day, all of those letters you're getting, there's only one that's going to end up being the choice. And your hope is that all of those coaches are being above board, right? That you're number one on their list. Every single coach has this list, this chart, and you're on there from 1 to 5. You're in 1 to 5, you're in great shape. But if they get number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and you're number 5, you're out of luck. And they will talk to you like you're number 1. You can ask them and they'll probably be honest with you, but for the most part, they are going to string you along until they get one of those people in that list. And here's the other thing. If you're number 4 or number 5, you're not the prize. You're a great catch. You're the fallback, but you're not the prize. You want to go to a school where you're the prize. And you want to go to school where your kid is going to get the best out of it, that they're going to blossom at that location. So emotionally, again, that is your kid. You want to do what's best for your child. Everyone else can help, be around, and they'll assist, but no one's going to have your child's best interest in heart more than you. So let's talk a little bit about the high schools. Okay, so you're going into this summer. High school coaches are now, either depending on where you are and depending on how good you are going to be making these two kind of requirements for you. They're either going to say, hey, listen, you need to play with us if you want to play next year regularly. I need you guys to support our high school program. Yeah, I know you want to do this travel and club thing, but high school has to come first. And so now you're kind of torn. What do I do? Because you definitely need to be in a place where all of the college coaches are seeing you, but you need to also support your high school, and your coach is telling you ahead of time how it's going to be. So you have to decide. Now, if you're the best player on the team, then you want to do it the other way. You're trying to provide leadership, so you make sure that you're going to be hanging out with your high school team. So you're going to have to weigh all those things. But if your kid's not getting an opportunity to play and they're trying to get into the starting lineup or they're trying to get more playing time, you got to go hang out with the high school people too. So you got to balance that out. And I'm going to do a different video on what to do if you didn't get a chance to play very much. You made varsity, or you're trying to make varsity, what you should be doing. But in this case, I just want to talk more about how are you making that decision. So again, even if you're playing at your high school, if your high school coach comes at you with those things, then you can say, okay, coach, I don't mind coming out and working with the high school. I think that's a great idea, but you got to put us in a position to be seen by some of the college coaches, even if it's just the local coaches. You have to do something there too. It can't be a one-way street. You can't dictate our time and effort and then not put something together to give us the opportunity as we leave from high school. So I would make that call to your coach, make that challenge to them. Hey, don't just come one way with this thing. Let's do it both ways. And for all of you high school coaches, the software is available to you guys for your entire team if you want. All travel and club programs, the software is available to you guys too. And for you parents that are individual, the software is available for you to sign up, and then later on, if you can get us with your high school coach or your travel and club coach, you can connect to them so they can help you out with the software. Okay, so the reason I started this whole thing is Mother's Day weekend, right? So I'm going to do a special for Mother's Day. This is going to be the best price ever. It's going to last until the end of the week. So tomorrow's Mother's Day, and we'll go all the way until the next Sunday. Here's how it's going to work though. Usually I just put a code at the end of this and tell you to go AthleticSOS.com, go to the solo, go to sign up, and you'll see something that says CID number. And if you have that CID number, you put it in and you get the discount. But what we're going to do is a little bit differently this time. I'm going to put at the end of this video, I'm going to put AthleticSOS.com. Everything sounds the same, but I'm also going to give you an email address for me. And you're going to send me an email, and if you send me that email, I will send you back a code that is going to be the lowest price I've ever offered, and this is in honor of the moms that go to every single game and all the practices and have to force their kids to get their homework done and drive them here and do this and do that. And for you ladies, because I was one of them, if you are married to a guy that's sort of taken over the sports part of this and you just sort of assist and you hang in there and you don't want to necessarily step on their toes because this is their thing, still do this, because you guys are the detail people. You're the people that are making sure all the little things are done correctly. I'm going to give you such a great price on this thing that I don't think they will be mad at you. And you want to know all the options for your kid. You're still the person that supports the whole family. So again, at the end of this, just keep watching. I'm going to give you all the information you need. And then once you get in the system, I'm not just going to give you the software, because the software is just a tool. I'm going to tell you step by step what to do. And I'm going to give you some other tips and some help as you move through the journey to make sure you get your kid in the best position possible. All right, guys, I have to go and do some shopping. Watch the end of the video. At the end of the video, I'm going to put the information on there. Just email me. I'll get that code out to you, and we'll just go from there. All right, best of luck to you guys as always. Happy Mother's Day, moms, and let's keep them in the game. Talk to you later.